damn, you see how he's moaning? He's like, the fuck?
It's because he had this.
We're already recording.
Yeah. You had to melt the candy.
Yeah, it's been
just
recording.
It's just that one. This one's not.
It is recording, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is yours.
All right, well,
It's mine.
Oh, who's those?
Mine too.
this is from yesterday.
Both of them. All right.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. And we're live. And 3. No, no, what?
He's ready.
Y ahorita cuando lo toque no lo puedo hacer.
Ahorita que me toque.
When it's your turn. ¿Ah?
Oh.
When ¿La me va a tocar? Oh, shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
When te toque host, motherfucker.
All right.
I'll do it.
I know you will, but you're not going to do it with that energy. You're going to be like, wait, where do I say? Where do I start? Huh? Oh, and welcome back to another... Oh, yes. Go ahead. Dale, Garcia.
All right.
Do your shit.
1, 2. 3.
Teaching them how to count. We're teaching our viewers how to... It's an educational podcast today. What comes after 3, Garcia?
Jose.
What the fuck? 4, because you're a whore, bitch.
Not because 4 is my birthday. Oh.
What?
No. Okay.
All right, just go ahead. Start it up. Whatever, however you want. It doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. And we're back at Meximigos podcast. And you have me, Cortruyo. And then you have my 2 compañeros aquí.
Oh, we're introducing ourselves? All right. Marco.
Hi, me, Pitufo, Jesus,
All right.
whichever.
So we're
All
back.
right. Beforehand, I apologize to all my fans. I'm not hosting today. I'm handing this over to Garcia, so just letting y'all know I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
And he just interrupts me all the time. So anyway, we're back again. This is our 27th episode. You know, yesterday was wild. Friday was wild for me. And yeah, it was a good time, right, guys?
Well,
At the Moonrise.
What was Friday? How did you do Friday?
I don't know, but first we'll go Saturday because I was with you guys.
But Friday goes first.
First would be Friday because.
Yeah, what'd you do Friday?
I didn't go work.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Yeah.
You can go to work.
Yeah, things happen. Somebody's birthday. Got drunk. Didn't go to work.
You shut him out.
Huh?
Why don't you shut him out?
Shut them out.
Yeah, like, shout out to
Whose
Sure.
birthday was?
El Jotito que cumplió años.
Armando.
Well, they don't know that.
Man.
Oh,
I just said my life. My life.
Anyway, shout out Armando for your birthday, bro.
yeah,
you know.
shout out Armando. Thanks for the
So
invite.
I think his birthday was
Thursday.
think-
No,
Yeah,
Wednesday. It
But
was
when
Wednesday.
you see this video, it's going to be like 2 weeks ago, maybe. So maybe something like that. Depends on when this video gets uploaded. This is, we're talking to you from the future.
Yeah.
But like I said, my Moonrise yesterday was fucking dope. It was my first time at a fucking rave. Definitely unprepared as fuck. Next time when I go, I'm taking in one of those fucking hydration book bags. Cause no mom is. I was fucking dehydrated. I was fucking dying.
Yeah, but
Dehydration.
it was more because of the weed.
Like
Now,
I say-
No, güey, que era por el puto calor y toda la
Nah.
pinche dehydration.
Nah,
That was
wasn't,
definitely
dude.
dehydration for me,
Dude,
dog.
how many times I went? How much times I went and like drunk beer and everything in the sun, and I never had it like that since I smoked weed that day, yesterday. And I've been to more raves than you guys, so I just fucking know the experience.
The hell you gonna fucking tell us to take a dehydration book bag, bitch?
Also,
Huh?
because you're probably on something else.
No, I didn't even do nothing else.
Not
No,
yesterday,
but how can you
but before.
tell us to buy a dehydration book bag, bitch?
You guys didn't have time. You guys should look it up. You guys, como tú dices,
Like-
I'm your informer. No,
No,
I told you guys when to go to a rave.
But like you said, you've been to more raves than us.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah,
bitch.
the first experience to go into a rave is learning the mistakes that you do in the first one.
Oh, dale.
Or you could have just fucking what's it called?
Respect or no
Warned us.
responsibility. ¿Qué dijo el güey? Responsibility.
For your group and others.
Exactly.
So you're part of your fucking group.
Yeah, you're responsible.
Nah, but we're Mexicanos. We don't rock that. We just say responsibility for yourself.
Nos hubiéramos desmayado a la verga ya y tú ya bien
Ah.
preocupado que hubieras hecho.
You were more better than both of us.
No, but what if I told
Then
you this?
what the fuck?
But nah, like I said, overall it was a good experience. The only thing, I was dehydrated as fuck. The vibes were dope. I do like the whole rave community because while we were there, no fights. Nobody, getting kicked out. Only the one guy because he was like super fucked up or super drunk or something. I just saw the security guy pushing him back. But besides that, no fights, nothing like that. It was all pretty good vibes. But I was fucking dehydrated. I was dead. So next time I know, fuck it, we're being cuerado, no mames. Fuck that shit.
I mean, you could. There was fucking guys con pinche tangas and
No, I would have, but I mean, if I would have took off my shirts, where am I gonna put them? This bitch would have been bitching. No, it's my book bag.
Oh, that's what he says today.
I was already carrying one. I was like, fuck that. What? See?
Or yeah, there's 2 fucking shirts. What the fuck is that?
Oh, ayer que dijo?
What did I say yesterday?
I'm gonna take the book bag. You guys want to put your shit?
I said if you guys want to put.
No.
But if I would have asked, he would have been like, ni madres,
That's what I said. No, that's the whole thing. That's what I brought it. Just in case we needed it. These dumbasses that don't fucking know how to listen.
I know how to listen. I just didn't need a book bag. I mean, that's why I didn't buy anything there. Just like the pen I got yesterday. Because then if you buy like bigger stuff, it's like more at the end of the day. You guys saw the line for the merch right there for the Moonrise. That shit was already packed from the beginning. Because I mean, some shit sells out, but either way, like you have to get there like fucking rush or just wait.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Nah, but I think next time we will be more prepared. Definitely buying, like I said, one of those hydration book bags. Fuck, I think that's what killed me. That with the heat. No, mames, cabrón. The rest of the day I was dying. Then we tried to go to Armando's. After he fucked that, we were fucking dead. Like
Yo me quemé bien bonito,
it was like what 10:30, 11 o'clock. We were fucking. We were done. I think I just needed a shower because right after the shower, I felt fucking 100.
Yeah,
I don't know about you guys.
I was uncomfortable and all that shit. All sticky and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, from the sweat and stuff. But yeah, like I said, after that shower, back to life, because I didn't go to sleep till like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. I mean, that was a small one compared to the bigger ones, how I said. Like, if you go to a bigger one, it's bigger, more crowded, more walking than we did yesterday. Like around and everything. But yeah, it's like, that's why they make like shades like how Armando told you yesterday. They had a pod before where they had AC, and the bigger ones they have like a big tent, and they actually got like fans with like little water in it, so you could just chill and rest. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been fire. Yeah. If they would have put that there, hey, I would have been there. Would have probably back to life. I would.
Yeah, but you would have stayed all day. You were like, oh my god.
It's all good. It's all good because then I would have heard the music from there anyway. So fuck it.
Like, estoy en mi casa.
Oh well, fuck it, whip it out. I'm like, just kidding.
He
like, oh, that's my cute.
I ain't even doing anything. What the fuck? He says he's the one that says, oh.
But not like I said, for the first time, it was like I said, the experience itself was great. The rave community is pretty dope. They're all open to talking to you, and there's really no fights, no bad beef between any everyone's just doing their own shit, which is dope. Nothing. Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
so for my first one, I gave it overall experience 7 out of 10, just because like I said, I wasn't prepared. So, but for the next one, yeah.
And then you wear cargo shorts on a fucking 90-degree day.
I wore cargo pants. Cabrón.
Sure, yeah. Pants, my bad. With long socks.
I always wear long socks.
It was my first one going too, like for a full one, like except for the one that we went to over there. But we got there like late as fuck. We're gonna stay there for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Compared to this one, this one was like a whole day event.
Yeah, that one's cool because that one this campground. So like, if you want to like go fucking drink beer, you can't. You don't have to waste money there. You just fucking drink your beer and go back out at night and all that shit.
If we would have went there since like probably like when it started, that shit would have been dope as fuck. That one,
yeah,
this one.
You guys would have loved that one. They canceled it for some dumb reasons. I think because the park was getting sold, or they don't want no more people on there because of trash and all that shit.
I mean, it's probably because it's getting maybe they just both. Yeah, they're selling it and too much cleanup.
Yeah, but this one's pretty dope.
I can't imagine all the shit that they have to clean up like after it's done.
Yeah.
Like even though the rave community is a great community, but I'm sure once you're drunk and stuff like that, and you're just dropping shit all over the place, you don't pick it up. Like it's kind of what's it called? Seeing it that's gonna happen. So I can imagine like how that place looked like after it's done. Like, do you think they clean it every night, or do you think they just clean it? They wait for the 2 days to be over.
Oh no, they clean it every night.
They've been cleaning. They were cleaning like right there.
Yeah,
they
did. If they see a trash can, they remove it, or the toilets too. They fucking like Saturday come and then they do it again.
Oh no, not that. I'm talking about the stuff like on the ground. Like, do they pick it up?
Yeah, every day.
They've been doing it. Like I'm telling you, they had like a little bar and everything. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
pretty dope. Pretty nice.
Yeah, but that's what we did this weekend. It was pretty dope. Another thing, I'm coming. As you guys can tell, it's only us three. Luego, cabron. You want to be coming to you? Huh?
You know I'm happy. Like,
Bro. But anyways,
Yeah.
as you guys can see, it's only the three of us today. But moving forward, it's only going to be the three of us on this one. I'll explain that in a little bit. But Shaq has, removed himself from the podcast. You guys kind of did it to him from that question that you guys asked on Instagram. Nah, he, we talked about it, and he gave us his reasons for it, and we all kind of agreed on it that maybe it was better for him to remove because like right now, like we would have been talking about the rave and shit like that, and honestly, Shaq would have just sat there and just asked questions, been lost about it, and that's kind of one of the main reasons why he decided to remove himself from it because, as you guys know, he's a married man, so he doesn't have the freedom that we do to plan a trip, go out,
or say stuff.
yeah, every now and then, and so out of respect of his wife and his kids and his family, he just kind of wanted to remove himself so he wouldn't be saying stuff that could, harm his family in a way. So we did respect his decision. We all agreed that maybe it was a good idea, and then maybe every now and then we'll just have him on as a guest, to kind of catch up for you all Shaq fans that want to see him again, so he can basically tell you what he's been up to in these upcoming weeks or months or whatever, how long it takes us to get him back on here. But we just did want to give you guys that with little update on the Meximigos, and that's why you don't have the backboard on the back because we got to update it.
I thought it was for another reason.
It is for another reason, but I was trying to cover up. I didn't want to make him seem like such a dumbass. But anyways,
It already is. Either way.
Are you speaking for yourself?
you guys,
No.
But that's that on that. And then another thing is that Meximigos will be collabing with two females. They will be announced on their video when we release it. So Meximigos will start dropping 2 videos a week now. So so stay tuned for that. I think it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be open up new doorways, new opportunities for us, especially for you female guests that would rather have females on a podcast instead of just 3 guys and feel interrogated and stuff like that. So understandable as fuck. So I think that's going to open up those doors for those females that did want to come on here, but just didn't feel comfortable enough with like just guys on it. So stay tuned for that. That's all I have.
Half a girl. So we're good.
She doesn't know what she is yet.
I know what I am.
Got it.
I know what I am.
Dumbass.
I know.
Anyways, but that's all that's all the updates I have on the Meximigos. I don't know if you guys have anything you guys want to add, any shout outs, anything you guys want to talk about before we get into the topics.
Not really.
Just shout out to Armando. Happy birthday. Hope you have fun. Thank you for the invite again. That's it.
Yeah, same thing. Armando, thank you.
Shout out to the
We celebrate, drink. I didn't want to get drunk because.
Oh, you did.
No, I was feeling bad. No, yesterday, fool. Thursday, I got drunk with him, but
you did.
Saturday, I felt like shit, dude. Couldn't even drink a fucking beer. He's like shit, like horrible. So thank you very much, and thank you for everybody that keeps watching us, supporting us. We will post a picture of us crying for Shaq. We love that.
Probably had to be Photoshop because I don't think any of us are gonna cry because of that.
Oh, what? I put one that said DeMarco.
Why the fuck am I going to cry? I see him every day.
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna crop the video, like a picture we had before, and just make us cry, so we can have it for him. Because we do miss him.
Oh, don't they have that? Don't they have the filter that makes you look like you're crying? There you go. Record ourselves like that. Shaq. I'm not crying. It's like,
What the fuck? Nah, but that's it. That's all I got. I got no topics today.
You're the fucking host, bitch.
I wasn't playing it.
No, Saz Mamon. Pause it. Stop it.
It was at this moment that
All right, we're back from our little break. But dropping right into the topics today, Pitufo will be.
what? Me?
Look, did you say you have topics?
Not sure.
Yeah, he's doing a good one.
He'll be saying a little bit of his topics, a little bit of debates, a little bit of, I guess, whatever he wants to call them. But
I don't want to call him anything. I just want to call him tough.
all right, go ahead and let's see.
Well, fucking. Well, the first one I was thinking is like, what do you guys think about the whole shit that's going on with like Yarita and her, whatever?
I think they need to leave that girl alone.
Right.
I think y'all need to look at your kids before you fucking judge other kids. There's a lot of kids that were born here that have like Mexican parents that are no sabo and don't even know about Mexican heritage.
Before we get to it, who is she? Like, what is she?
I mean, unless you're living under a rock, I'm sure you've heard about her and heard of her. She's the one that has that one song, Fragile. She's, you know,
bi, right?
I think so. I think she just dresses up like a boy. I don't know what she identifies as or what, but yeah, she, you know, she's very tomboy-ish. She's got, I guess you could got a banda or just a grupo. It's her and like that, I guess two friends or two primos or hermanos. I don't know what they are. But basically, the backstory is they did an interview in Mexico. And I think she said that she doesn't like the Mexico or in the Mexican food.
Something like that, yeah.
And then the other one of the other primos also said that he didn't like the food had too much spice on it. Okay, I think it's better.
No me le gusta el pollo de Washington.
Yeah, the food is better in Washington. And then the other one, same thing. He said he didn't like any spicy or something like that. Que come puro chicken and stuff like that. So they've been memes, and you know, they're
all over the place. You know, that's what I kind of thought I probably.
I've never seen those memes.
They've been bashing them pretty fucking hard.
What you watch them in like a Spanish noticiero on just regular Google,
just Facebook,
just social media, though.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That's wild.
Maybe I don't pay attention to that because I like, bro, like when you showed me the picture yesterday, I thought it was fucking a dude. You can see him like maybe before. I mean, it's a dude, and like the guy's like. Next to him is a dude.
Just to clarify, I showed him a picture of Yaritza, not a picture of him fucking a dude. What the fuck?
Yeah. Just to clarify, that's just because people thinks wrong. He got a little dirty mind.
Es como se escuchó, cabrón. Es como se dice.
Como niños buenos aquí. No, we don't think like that.
Anyways, but yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, like I said, they've been attacked and turned into memes and stuff like that because of that. And I mean, honestly, I get it.
The memes are kind of funny. Though.
Yeah, the memes are hilarious, and I get it, you know. But at the same time, I mean, there's huge social media stars, and I think that was maybe their first time in Mexico. They were born here, so it was their first time. So they weren't used to the whole thing because I think Yaritza, I think le dieron las, you know how they do like sodas in a bag over there?
Yeah.
Creo que le dieron su coca en una bolsa and she made like a huge nasty ass face.
Okay, I saw that one where the guy actually be like, I'm going to practice, and he put it in a little plastic bag and started sipping it when he goes to Mexico. Pues,
okay, to make. Yeah,
I saw that one. Like
coca en bolsita is the bomb though.
Oh yeah, that shit slaps different, dude. That fucking good as shit. But honestly, in my opinion, I think they should leave them alone. Maybe it was an honest mistake. You know, like they're young. They're probably like in their 20s, and I mean, it's hard. It's horrible to say that you don't like a country because I mean, especially I mean, her música regional mexicana. Like, what the fuck? That's stupid as shit for you to say you don't like Mexico. Like, you know what? You're basically representing Mexico.
Like I think you're allowed to, you know, not like whatever you don't like and shit. But I think they did kind of fuck up on saying that shit, you know. Like,
I think it's theirs and their parents for not being like, hey, go visit your país or where I came from. Yeah, because that's how they learned it. If I haven't gone for 15 years, it's for a reason. You know, it's not because I never been there. Now I don't like Chile. I love hot sauce. My sister doesn't like hot sauce. She's been to Mexico more times than I have. You know, they just have to visit their country where their parents were, learn from it, enjoy what it is. They don't like some stuff, that's fine. You know, ella también tienen pollo, güey.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I mean, I could say, fucking, I hate X amount of food, but nobody's gonna attack me because I said it. They're only attacking them because they're famous, and you know, it's
like I mean,
it's more relevant for them.
Couldn't you be a little more humble and be like, you know, the food is, you know, it's not.
No, I think you know, their wording was horrible, and I think
horrible.
And I think se le debe como que, like I said, son jóvenes. They're like in their 20s, super young as shit. Like, kind of put yourselves when you guys were 20. You guys were pretty much reckless, and now imagínate with like millions of dollars. Like, imagínate with millions of dollars.
Era niño bueno.
No, we were pretty fucking reckless at like 20 and stuff like that. You know, like the shit.
No, I was still
the shit you said. I'm talking about reckless. We're talking about sex, dog.
Yeah, that compared because when you're reckless, you don't give a fuck, and that's a con todo.
Nah, but I mean, your attitude's different. You don't really think about shit like that.
Well, yeah, I was like, for real, like, if you compare me to them, I was a good kid. Maybe different with money would make me kind of a little more different, more wanting more things. But at the same time, like, I would actually like be like, yo, I love my país. I don't like this menudo, pozole, seafood, but I love everything else. You know.
Yeah.
They probably just question them, and they just like out of their mind just said it right away.
Yeah, nah, but I think a lot of it comes to like the fame and the money. Because I mean, they're young. They got into that shit like super young as shit. Imagine like being 17, 18, yeah, making millions, being like huge fucking stars. Like that shit gets to your head, and you think you can say whatever you want.
Pero si ese es el caso, güey, que van y se quedan en la ciudad de México, cuando fueron, no sé, en un hotel ahí cerca de la ciudad, ¿por qué no se agarran un pinche hotel chingón si tienen tanta feria allá donde, donde no lo moleste o whatever?
Yeah.
Y ya,
I mean, they probably did, but I mean,
no, como te digo, eso de lo que coma y lo que le guste, pues eso es su opinión de ella, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Pero yo digo que sí, la cagaron bien gacho en lo que dijeron, nada más.
oh no, 100%.
Ya lo demás es todo, pues, como dices tú, güey, todos tenemos un pinche no sabo kid somewhere home. Hey, he said it right after. Anyways, like somewhere like that at home, or like a nephew, son, whatever.
That it doesn't even, eat frijoles or nopales, and it's like, what the guacala? I don't like that shit. And I mean, it's something we all grew up on, I mean, once you get older, as long as you're trying it and stuff like that, you can say, maybe I don't like that stuff, but pa que digas que you don't like a whole country.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. But I mean, that, like people said, that's our opinion on it. We're not experts on this whole Yaritza scene thing. This is just our opinion. But
to be honest, just from memes on Facebook or like videos on Facebook, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious shit.
I think it's just a little bit connected to it, not about her, but just in generation, dude. Just Hispanic kids think they're más güeros que mexicanos, and they won't go to their own país because they see the news and all violence and all that, and they're like more scared to do it. That's why cuando vienen ya, es porque casi like ya los morrillos puro inglés, güey. If you talk to Spanish, ya sabes, no sabo,
Pero
no
la
sabo
neta, güey, no así por nada, güey, pero hay un chingo de cosas que en español se escuchan, una de dos, más vulgares, güey.
Yeah.
O menos,
Pero,
¿cómo te diré? Como originales. No sé, yo también un chingo de cosas.
Yeah, like translate, pues, it sounds worse.
Like en inglés se escucha como que más badass.
Yeah.
Como que más, in a way, like the cyber, I don't know, cyber warriors type of shit. Like a name, like a soccer name, man. I remember when I was in school down there, y los nombres hasta lo ponemos en inglés, güey, porque se escuchaba más chingón. The cyber, some bullshit, I forgot what it was. Let's say the cyber warriors. Los guerreros cibernéticos. Pues se escucha, para mí, pues, me escucha más chingón the cyber warriors type of shit. Or the cyber, I forgot what it was.
I kind of like that in Spanish a little better.
Well, I don't know. Like
Cibernético, that's a dope ass word. It's a hard word.
Yeah.
Cibernético.
You never heard that word before?
No, I've heard. I've heard of it.
That was a wrestler in Mexico, by the way.
Bro,
Cibernético,
it just sounds dope. It sounds cibernético.
Pero es de todo, güey. Pero yeah, like, I mean.
Nah, but I think like no sabo kids, the problem is their parents. That's what it is. Because honestly, like for me, that's my parents. Because llegaba a la casa puro español. Like they didn't want to hear me talking English ni nada. Dijo el inglés me lo dejas para la escuela, pero llegas aquí and puro español. And I think that's what helped me keep my Spanish and stuff like that. Because that's what my parents forced me to do, And I think nowadays,
Makes sense.
Since I'm one of them. Like I talk a lot more English than I do Spanish. So for my daughter, we'll talk English a lot, and then every now and then I'll throw her Spanish, and then that's where I'm like, damn, I need to teach her more Spanish. So I think the no sabo kids, sadly, we got to blame the parents for that because we don't force it like our parents used to force it on us.
Con el cinto. Habla español.
Antes eso era de a huevo, güey. Casi todo, de que fuera era desde la comida a lo que fuera, güey, era de que hay esto de comer, si no quieres, no comas.
Yeah,
o cuando te enojas, güey, y gritas en inglés puro, like, bad words, and they'll be like, ¿qué dijiste? Dilo en español, cabrón.
A ver, repítame en español, cabrón.
Yeah, I think all that. And then I think, exactly, because I mean...
O peor más, güey, cuando tu jefe sabe inglés.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I think that's what it was, because if you try to talk English to them, pues, they want to say, ¿Qué es eso? Now, if like my daughter talks to me in English, I understand her, so I'm not like, talk to me in Spanish, because I already stutter. And I think that's that's the issue of the new no sabo kid generation is I think it's sadly it falls back on the parents and I think I
feel,
take full responsibility for that one.
I feel like that one's a good kind of like a good rule for like a Mexican or Hispanic household and shit to have their kids speak English outside and with them in Spanish. Because to be honest, here you're gonna speak English everywhere the fuck you go, and it'll be better for you to stay home and shit, learn your Spanish. Practice your Spanish a little
Well,
bit. And shit.
well, nowadays you can speak both because hay
I'm
muchas
I'm not
personas
saying
que
that.
hablan puro español and cuando vas a la tienda when you work with a lot of Hispanics, people be like, "Yo, he doesn't know what I'm saying. Like, can you translate?" And it's like, "All right, dude, I got you. I just not really good with it, so I fuck with. I tell him what I think is right,
Yeah.
and then if he understands, I'll let you know.
Yeah, but like Pito said, majority you're going to talk English no matter where you go. Like if once you're outside of your house, you're going to talk English more than once.
Yep.
And I think it should be that like
Friends,
that little
tours, anything, man. Like with anybody.
that little rule where maybe you should make your kids while they're at home talk to you in Spanish because at the end of the day that's going to be a huge opportunity for them because once they're Mexican and they know 2 languages, it opens up more doors and no mames because it just looks bad when you're like Hispanic and somebody that knows only Spanish because I'm to you and you're like, hey, mijo, me puedes ayudar con eso? And you're just like,
about them more.
No español. No, it just looks bad as
I would
hell.
laugh. Like,
What?
I would laugh.
What?
Well, that should be like one of the things we just go up to like little kids like, ¿se me ayudas, cabrón? I mean, like, I know, no, cabrón, pero like, para decirle, pues, like, you know how like the jackass, like, they dress up like old people.
You want carbon?
Yeah, like, yeah, it'd be like, just say, like, if they understood and all that. And if they did, we just give them, like, hey, good job, dude, you know Spanish, tas.
That'd be a pretty good video. Go out there and vlog that shit. Like, make it a no vlog challenge. I mean, a no sabo challenge. And, go to random stores and
$20 if they do help us. Or what?
all right, we're all going to 2 stores and fuck that shit.
What? I don't know. I'm asking. I'm
Rich,
asking.
bitch?
No, it's a
$20,
question.
dog. I mean, is YouTube paying you under the table?
No.
Yeah, get it under the table like you said.
Yeah, I heard that one before.
I
bitch.
know. I know. That's why it came to mind because I'm like, oh wait. But I think that's the whole Yerita thing. And damn, with this mic shit keeps cutting off. No,
No,
you're good.
You're good.
Okay. But yeah, I think that's my opinion on the whole Yerita thing. I say, it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, whether it's that they like them still or they don't like them or they want them canceled. At the end of the day, it's your opinion. You can do what you want. If you don't want to listen to her, just don't. Are you sure it's not cutting in and out, man? This fuck. My apologies, guys.
Nah, it might be your mic, dude.
Sounds like every now and then maybe it's my headphones. Like every now and then I can hear myself good, and then it gets like.
Nah, you can hear the like a little crackle, but it's.
I hear you
can
good.
still, yeah, you can still hear you.
All right, my bad, guys. But what was it? You had another one?
Oh yeah. Like going to that, like the no sabo kids and what they don't do anymore than we do. Like, what's one of the things that?
Oh, okay. Like generational differences, like what we did growing up versus how kids grow up nowadays.
Yeah.
She's a fucking ton of differences.
What was one of the things that you did as a kid?
Fucking rode my bikes to a friend's house.
Yeah,
I mean,
right,
that's what I did. They don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, like throw out like shit like that.
You don't see a lot of kids riding their bikes anymore like that. Definitely don't.
I remember I went with like a couple of these motherfuckers up there to like the river to swim and shit or
Yeah.
like, to fish or
Yeah,
whatever.
like I would go to ride my bike to his play. We play Pokemon on the fucking outside backyard.
I remember
Fucking-
ball tag.
Yeah, that's another thing you don't do anymore. You like trade fucking Pokemon with your Game Boy at the end. Or your Game Boy.
No more. If they
Well,
continue,
alright,
if they would have still exist, the older only the older
Nah, right
gen,
now, right.
older gen.
Right now would be more
Switch?
like yeah, Switch.
Yeah, but
Yeah, on
they,
the Switch.
Do actually like kids get together and do that though? Like,
Nah,
have you
because
ever-
now
have you
because
seen
now what
that
you
shit?
do because now the only that they have on the Switch is the worldwide trade.
Yeah.
So you
Right?
just put the Pokemon in there, somebody takes it, and you
That's
just get a
what I'm
random
saying.
Pokemon.
Like, I would
you don't
go to-
gotta.
I would go to my friend's house, your house before and shit. Connect the little thing, even though like if we didn't have to connect it, it could be like close range.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. And then nowadays it's because they make it too easy to get all the Pokemon.
Yeah,
Now you
wow.
just have to go to like events or fucking cheat codes. Now back in the day, we didn't know about that. Well, at least I didn't. So the only way was to like trade Pokemon and I want that one and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's another one. Another one is I think staying out late, like playing, not like going out to party and staying out late. 'Cause I was like, no,
I do that.
we still do that. Now I'm talking about like going to a friend's house or going to like the park, being outside. Period till late. till it's like 8.
Yo me,
9.
yo me acuerdo de México, güey, que pues, poníamos las pinches mochilas, güey, en la calle.
Oh, para jugar, yeah, soccer.
Para jugar fútbol, güey. Y me acuerdo, y pues ya también tampoco. O sea, ni aquí, güey, la neta, no dices, ahí viene un carro, güey, ya agarraba la mochila, güey.
Oh, fuck that. Here's hard as shit to do that.
Yeah, the only thing I used to do is the house. It's mostly everything you guys said. Plus, we used to play a lot of ball tag.
Okay.
You know what ball tag is?
Yeah.
¿Qué es eso?
Con la pelota. Claro, con la pelota.
Yeah. So we used to play all the time,
Play?
and like
I tag you.
he's like, I got
You-
two.
Okay, you went out.
No, but yeah, I used to do that, and like how I said, like, my nephews, like they're fucking always on the laptop or the iPad and all that.
Like back then for us, it was hard as shit to have like something like that, man.
We never had that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like even when
Yeah.
you grew up, no, like
Even when I did have it, I was only allowed 2 hours a weekend. That's how I remember.
With
Uh-huh,
us,
Saturday and
since
Sunday.
we saw the whole
Crazy.
evolution of the fucking technology, pretty much the whole evolution of the phone. You know what I mean? The cell phone and shit. Because we started, I don't know, my sister had a fucking un pinche de los Nokia, güey, de los
Oh, the
pinches
breaks, yeah.
desde ahí, güey, fue la primera vez que yo, pues, al menos alguien de mi familia tuvo un teléfono de esos, güey.
Yeah, 'cause it's true. We have seen technology. Because I mean, even remember going back to like I don't know. Well, I don't know you because you didn't go to school like young here. ¿verdad?
Pendejo, está
You
diciendo.
didn't go to school. He didn't go to school. As you could tell, he didn't go to school.
I graduated, bitch.
Top of his class too.
Diplomas, bitch.
Is that top of your class?
No.
You were riding everybody, motherfucker. Nah, just kidding. Nah.
No.
But you didn't go to school young here.
Nah.
So like when I was in second grade, when did you start going to school here? You was young?
Yeah, I was here when I.
Okay, so you probably remember like the old Macs, the ones with like the fucking
Apple there. They're
Yeah,
like
the
fucking in the back. And
the original Macs. Yeah, like I remember them. They were in second grade here, and they crazy. And now look at how the Macs fucking slim as shit.
Dude, I remember the other ones
Fucking
before,
fire.
the square ones, the ones before
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah,
Allá-
dial
allá
up.
Allá lo que tenían era que el silver, güey, cuando tenían pues ibas como a un like a shop there y tenían puras computadoras, güey.
Oh
Pay
yeah.
for use them, like,
Okay, I remember, and they have it at cafeterias too, no?
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, because I remember when I went to go Mexico, they'd have. I think I went there and I paid like it was 10 pesos. You get like an hour or something like that.
something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's crazy, and I think the whole tablet, iPhone, kids being on their phones and stuff. It's another thing that falls back on the parents.
Oh no,
because lamentablemente, when you want to get rid of your kids or you want them to fucking ya que se aplaquen, pues then, yeah, exactly. So,
¿Quiere ver YouTube?
It's a kid.
¿Quiere ver YouTube?
yeah, you think this motherfucker? Ay, no, cabrón.
¿Quiere ver YouTube?
He's like, no sé cómo hacer eso.
I opened up that vagina when I came out, huh?
No, la mía.
Mommies?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I think it falls back on the parents because sadly, when we don't have the patience for them, pues ya, le damos el teléfono, la tableta. And,
Güey, aparte de eso, güey, lo peor de todo es de que se lo das y le pones chingaderas como cocomelón.
y todavía andan chingando.
Y pinche que el gallito, ¿sabes qué mamada? Ese me acuerdo cómo se llamaba. Que le
That's the
ponen-
shit he watches.
No, se la ponían a mi sobrino, güey.
Yeah, sure.
That's what else would be watching on the way to the rave.
Bartolo, güey, se llamaba el pinche gallo. ¿Sabes cómo se llamaba?
I don't know. I don't
And
remember.
the only show I watched was that the shark one. What was this song? It was like always a big theme song.
Oh, el
Baby Shark?
chingadera también,
Yeah,
güey. What
Ah.
the fuck, güey.
Yeah.
Póngale pinches shows chingones, no sé, los pinches supercampeones, no sé.
Barney
Los
was a big one.
Los caballeros del Zodiaco, no sé.
Oh,
Dragon
yeah,
Ball.
I watched Barney growing up. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Sesame Street. That was Sesame Street.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, and that's another thing. Shows have changed a lot too.
Yeah.
Like now, everything is so, so basically, one, it's super G rated, like super censored. Two, it's super inclusive. If you guys don't know what inclusive means, it means that they incorporate all sex and all whatever that's available now. Like they could talk about being trans or gay and freely, and it's kind of weird. I think it's kind of weird. I mean, not to discriminate on whatever but on a kid show, I think it's kind of weird. Like
Yeah,
that.
I think they should just leave.
Yeah,
stuff like
leave
that
it.
alone.
If it's a girl, it's a girl. If it's a
Yeah.
boy, it's a boy. That's it. Leave it at that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think shows have fucking like weird as hell. Like I mean, I remember growing up, regular shows like
Or weird.
like
It's
Looney Tunes.
Damn,
Chipmunks.
Right there, ahí ese güey de pinche Bugs Bunny se vestía de vieja todo, güey. Todo, y con este-
Yeah, but you never thought of you didn't even think about it. You're like, oh, that's so weird. Like, what's he doing that? Like, it was just funny.
Like, joke, like
Yeah, it wasn't like
No,
you know, and like in Tom and Jerry when they would kill each other, like that they don't want people watching that because it's too violent. Like I'm like, no, mommies. Like just because I watch Tom and Jerry kill each other, I'm not saying, let me go kill my best friend. Like what the fuck?
What the fuck?
So yeah, it's kind of weird that they're trying to like cancel a lot of shows and stuff like that. That whole canceling. I think we already talked about canceling culture, but that shit's whack as fuck.
The other thing I want to talk about is like before too. Like nowadays, like we don't go out. Like I used to like go out and like my neighbor be like a new kid or something. I become friends with him. And nowadays it's like, oh yeah, you just have to do like school, just talk to him. But back in the day, we used to find friends. Like I didn't find you. I met you by your brother, but the same thing. Like I knew him by school, but never talked to him, and we just met outside and friends. Or like I had like 4 or 5 other friends that were like near me. I never talked, so they always talked to me, made friends. And nowadays, puro internet like Facebook or gaming. You know, they make friends off that. You know,
Which sometimes it's kind of weird, you know, making a friend on like game.
No, you know what's weird? It's like when you talk to them and they're like, oh, and they have a boyfriend. They're like, oh, where'd you meet? Online. Like I think that's weird.
online.
Like they have an online boyfriend or they've met online. Like that's where they started dating.
One of my coworkers.
Have they met? In person?
No, like they just talk on there, but they met afterwards.
I mean, that's
like they already started dating and then they meet. That's where I'm like, that's kind of that's kind of sus. I don't know. Like you're just listening to the person talk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, sometimes they sound sexy. The girl way.
Este güey tiene un bicho de novio internet, güey, no mames.
Hey, girl, pendejo.
Pero yo te estoy diciendo que tienes novio pendejo.
No.
Nah, I know because I mean, I see some of them Twitch streamers.
But you won't know. Though. Like how he said, it's true. It's true because now they got that fucking auto shit, so you can change into a guy, talk to like a guy, or a guy can talk to a girl. You don't know who the fuck it is, dude.
There's one with like he does the kid voice and shit.
Yeah, for real? Yeah, that's just crazy. That's I mean, and I think that's a whole nother topic because that whole cyber world where where like people start faking to be other people just to scam. What the fuck?
He's not he's a maverick.
Yeah, but he still goes in cyber to destroy the virus.
Maverick hunter.
Pendejo.
Anyways, like I was saying, that's the whole cyber shit, where people meet. I mean, I guess that's how you really meet people nowadays, is social media. You don't really.
I do.
I was gonna say that, like you could probably meet them, but you say they started dating before they even met each other, which is fucking weird.
Yeah.
But if you meet the person online, and then you'd be like, hey, yeah, you want to hang out? Like, I mean.
Oh, yeah, no. That's normal because, I mean, that's usually how it's done. Even like with social media, you hit somebody up. At least you see who you're talking to. At least, hopefully, that's who it is. And then, and then you start talking. And then you meet up. But, yeah, if you start, it's kind of weird. But, I guess.
Yo pensé que no mames, güey, dating ni te conozco, güey.
I dated a girl on Xbox before.
Llego tienes pito. No mames, cabrón, vámonos, corre.
The only difference was she was from Canada.
Jala verga.
I was here. But I was like, when I was like, when did I get internet? Like 23. So when I was like 23, 24, I think, like, I was like gaming Xbox, right? Regular fucking Call of Duty. And yeah, si no, le hablas chido, pues. And then be like, oh, yeah, you want to be friends? Yeah. And yeah, rato you ask for your Instagram and all that. Or no, it was more Facebook. I was more on Facebook because Instagram probably wasn't even out by then, I think.
I don't know. It probably was. You were 23. I was 22. Yeah, I was out. Facebook started when I was like 18.
Yeah, because I probably didn't use it as much. Because I used Facebook more after MySpace. And then
that was the thing.
And then after that, I have never used Twitch. Tweet or
Twitter.
I never used that.
Tweet.
Yeah, the bird. That's what I thought of it. And nothing else, dude. Like ahorita, just like the other ones. Because I mean, what's worth having so many fucking accounts? I mean, yeah, if you're doing something like us, but at the same time, like, I don't think it's worth it to have so many.
Sometimes
maybe girls, but not guys. Girls fucking, they get a lot of fucking likes, and
it's easier being a girl. Sometimes. Right?
No, no sé, güey.
This guy said that, and you looked at me like, bitch, like trying to say something.
No, pues sí, güey. Te iba a decir, yo no sé. A ver, dame tu opinión, mujer.
That's him though. He wanted to come out real quick. He forgot he was live, so he couldn't say shit.
I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Okay. Háblame, vieja. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. Say whatever you want.
No, yo no quiero decir nada.
Shit hurt.
Right.
That shit fucking
that was
hurt.
loud. My bad, that was loud.
That shit there. So yeah, man.
La discoteca.
Nah, but yeah, I think
una cosa que tampoco ya casi no hacen, güey, es callarse los hocico cuando están hablando con sus jefes. No,
yeah,
antes,
but like, I think at the end of the day,
as parents,
it all goes
Yes,
back to your
yes.
parents. It's basically how you were. Honestly, it's if you have a problem with the kid, it's technically probably going to be fall back to their parents.
yeah.
Because I mean, if they're not getting disciplined in la casa, si no le están diciendo do this, do that.
Yeah, but
What can you expect from that kid?
But back in the day, también, like, they didn't have the rules like, oh, if your parents hit you, go call the cops.
The thing is that-
Antes our parents were respect with my parents.
Nowadays,
Like, that's how I learned, dude. That's how I learned because
Wait up. One at a time because I can't
Yeah,
understand.
take it
What the
easy.
fuck? All right.
Listen,
First go. Wait up.
Yep.
Good.
Yep, bro.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Go ahead.
then
All right. Somebody cook, motherfucker.
All right, so I think because our parents like disciplined us, like they talked to us nice and we didn't fucking listen. We were a little being brats. They fucking take out the fucking cinto and be like, hey, entiende, cabrón, es por tu puto bien. Oh, sorry about that.
Cabrón.
No, that shit.
I'm sorry about that. Dice por tu mamá.
I know, but that's what I'm sorry to my parents. But it's true that I learned how to be a good kid because of that. I was told that's madrosa and all that.
Yeah.
But nowadays, like what I see, not what you do as a parent and all that, but what I see is like the kids are smart. Like they like cry, and be like, fucking stand here, and that's how they win. Instead of be like, yo, go to your room and all that. Like when I take care of them, I'll be like, yo, cuarto, go outside. I go with you. Take the dog.
That's the difference. You're disciplining the kid. You're not abusing the kid. If you're gonna abuse the kid, then anybody's gonna fucking call the cops on you.
No,
If I'm
no,
with the
pendejo, pero no entiendes que
Yeah. I listen.
no,
I
in this
understand.
era, ahora cuando decían cuando kids or parents is hitting, they listen, you can call the cops and that's in trouble. But antes we'd be like, okay, we know what we did wrong. We're not call. Cuando back in the day you hear somebody call the cops on their parents.
So that's us because that's social media's fault.
Yeah.
That's the media's fault because now we didn't know that was. I mean, we knew that it was a thing, but that we didn't know how it was gonna like affect.
Yeah,
it's common sense. Like, how you gonna call the cops on your
dude? I know a lot of
for like you getting pissed off over dumb.
Dude, I know a lot of kids that call the cops on their parents for hitting them, and they regret it, but at the same time they got deported and sent back for those stupid reasons.
Pero si te pones a pensar, güey, y si los pinches policías no son pendejos también, güey, va a haber una pinche diferencia entre disciplinar al morro, darle sus.
Oh, no, 100%. Because I think there was a video once where I think the kid called the cop and the dad was outside and he's like, and the cop was like, "Did you hit your son?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Well, I got a call from I don't know what his name. We'll call him Little Timmy. That he got hit." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't beat him. I disciplined him." And then the cop was like, he just like gave him like props for it. He's like, "All right, we need more parents like you."
That one, yeah.
And then that's why he went to Little Timmy and he's like, what's it called? I think he's asking like, "So was your dad that beat you or your mom?" He's like, "Oh, it was my dad." And he's like, "Oh, well, what did he do?" Yeah, le dijo Little Timmy whatever he did. And he's like, and then he hit me with the belt. And he's like, "Oh, well, he didn't beat you. He just disciplined you." And then he just left. And I think that, como dice Pitufo, there's a huge difference between like beating your kid and like disciplining a kid. You know, like, I mean, if you're like pounding on the kid, like fucking, le sale sangre and everything. Like,
that's what, no.
Yo, es que también hay veces que por cualquier cosa, güey, luego el putazo.
Yeah.
A veces no es eso, güey. A veces le llama la atención, le vuelves a llamar la atención, le llama la atención 3 veces, ya la cuarta ya es un pinche coscorrón, un jalón de orejas. Órale,
not
cabrón.
me.
You know?
First one.
Órale, pues ya,
¿Sí, Pitufo? First one?
También, no sé, dice el güey. Yo no sé, no lo he visto.
Un latigazo.
Again, no lo he visto.
You want to see it?
No.
Nah, but yeah, I think, like I said, and also I think media has helped kids nowadays know that if they do get hit, they do have the law on their side. So I think that's another, because like I said, when we got beat, and never did I ever think of calling the cops all my. I mean, maybe.
A lo
I'm
mejor
like,
sí pasó el pinche pensamiento, güey, pero no
I'm
vas a
like,
decir, no,
yeah, what the
cuando
fuck?
salga me va a meter una santa potencia.
Exactly, or like thinking like, damn, where the fuck am I gonna go if I go like get taken away? Like, no, mom is like, kids need to think about that shit too. That nobody's gonna love you like your real parents. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, I think there's a huge difference between discipline and a lot of kids that need it, and then getting beat. And the law needs to see that as well, so that shit could come back, and we're allowed to discipline our kids. Because fuck that, you try to discipline them at fucking like a grocery market. Logo, everybody's around the kids, like, oh my gosh, protect the kid, call the cops on the parent.
Hey,
yeah, right.
That depends what you do, man.
Huh?
That depends what you do.
Nah, but some
Nah,
people.
but
If you do like even a little thing, dude. Some people.
No, but I'm not saying every single time, but I'm sure there's going to be one person in that mall that's going to see you hit that kid, and he's right away going to try to.
Por eso es lo que voy, güey. Por eso no lo vas a agarrar, güey. Le vas a dar sus pinches nalgadas ahí, güey. Yo lo que hacía, güey, con los.
No, that's what I'm saying. They need that's why I'm saying the law needs to bring that shit back, so you can do that.
Beat him?
Not beat them, but discipline them in public.
What I'm saying is que you don't need all that fucking nalgadas. It's like un jalón de orejas, güey. Nomás like I've done that. Like I'm saying, yo lo jalo aquí, párate. Aquí te vas a quedar, no vas a andar corriendo como pinche loco.
Exactly, but if somebody sees that,
but there's different kids though, because like my nephew, if you pull his ear, he would start like crying, like gritando, and be like, "What the fuck is?" Everybody, then there'd be more attention to him, be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
I guess on that one you're right.
Exactly, like I'm saying, like of course you can simply jalar, or you can go like that or whatever like that, and maybe 75% of the parents will be like, "Yeah, okay, he's disciplining." There's going to be that 125%. She sees that. Child services.
No, y luego como dice García, si el chiquillo está exagerando, que
and that's what I'm saying, because kids nowadays, they're programmed to be like, si me pegan too hard, I can like create a scene y le va a ir mal al him just to get back at the parent. But at the end of the day, they're not thinking about like, damn, but si me quitan, I'm gonna go to a different family member, and so it's like.
I guess that's one thing that has never happened to me, porque yo cuando lo hacía eso, güey, nomás volteaban y se me quedaban viendo, se quedaban como agüitados, güey. Or when, like I said, I would just flick them in the ear.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
A ver, Marcos, jale la oreja.
He'll get turned on.
Me muero.
Well, I mean, I was a crybaby.
You are. You still
No. I
are.
was a crybaby. We have video. Fuck you.
Were you a crybaby?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you still are too.
No, I'm not.
That's what we went to the Cholo world.
A little bit better. Yeah, he tried to make him tough.
Well, I lost that.
He googled how to make yourself tough. Join a gang. ¿Qué hizo el cabrón that night? Se rapó and everything next day.
Ay.
Little smurf.
Not
little smurf, but just smurf. My cabrón, he's already little.
Yeah, güey.
Nah, but yeah, I think at the end of the day, it does fall back on parents and the law, because like I said, they don't let parents discipline as freely as before. I think everything's become too soft, and in some cases, it's okay, and then in some cases, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? And that's why the aliens don't come visit us.
It's like that. Like I don't know what it is. Like just like a little cut video when you're like on Chiquillo walking with his dad, and they see like a Lego store. He just covers his eyes, starts running, and then drops them across. Like damn. So no Lego. The simple ways. We're parent. I mean, I'm not a parent, but like simple ways that parents find out to do the right thing.
Ay, cabrón, la Legos. Me quito la camisa, se lo pongo en los ojos. Shit, yeah. I seen that one.
Yeah, it's just crazy. But I mean, that's all I have for today. I mean, I don't really have much.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about before we sign out.
Well,
let's see when's the next time we go to another rave or.
Yeah, or everyone's going to rave.
A lot of people told us that that was kind of like a small rave. That we needed to go to a bigger one, like New York, and
Rosie said that. They're the same size. That just because it has one more stage, I think. That's it.
That's probably bigger.
I mean, they've just been to more raves, so they know.
They only been to.
Me, I mean, that's my first rave, so to me, it was
same one.
It was, the rave was pretty.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah, it was pretty dope, and I mean, the sizes of the rave was pretty legit,
Estuvo bien culera, güey, fue la que estaba abajo del tren, güey, que estaba bien pinche.
Oh, muddy.
I was getting stuck in that
shit.
You didn't. No, I was like, what the fuck?
You didn't see that girl también. like she like came out like barf on her side, and cuando pasó, it smelled like barf, like gomito.
You know,
And I seen that todo like moto, and I was eating like fries and that chicken there. They see.
Oh, that's nasty.
Qué bueno que no los
Fuck.
viste, güey, porque está
Fuck, I would have thrown it too. No, but yeah, I was getting stuck in that shit. I had to dip
Una
out.
vieja no pasó, güey, corriendo y se le quedó el pinche zapato atrás, güey.
What about, yeah?
Fue así, no.
She was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so close." Yeah, but now, like I said, that whole rave thing was dope. But if you guys do want to join us on the next rave, because I mean, a lot of people did hit me up and was like, "Hey man, you guys should have took me," or I want to go there, stuff like that. So if you guys want to join us for the next rave, or if you have a rave that you know is coming up, let us know. We will.
Right out.
Yeah, we'll definitely join you and go.
And at least you guys can stay longer this time. You stay like
Yeah,
all
we'll go
night.
later this
Yeah.
time, not fucking early as
Yeah,
hell.
No,
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
No, later. You have to join from the beginning to the end.
Nah, but
Yeah.
if it's fucking hot, fuck that shit.
That's
Okay.
it's worth
Yeah.
it, dude.
I guess so.
Right, going in there, like
I mean, 'cause-
and it was pretty dope.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to go, it's just the parking and everything. Like if you want to get a good parking spot just to walk, or if you want to do what they do in parking that grass where we were not where we were going to park, but like by the highway, then that's far as shit, dude. And we have to walk back. And you saw how the neighborhoods were,
Yeah,
So it's like
a little sketchy.
it's always like better to park closer.
Yeah,
Get there
I guess.
earlier,
Yeah, next
you know?
time we'll just be more prepared 100%. I'll buy I already ordered my hydration bag.
Yo, dude.
Fuck, yeah, I did.
I'm about to order
It was a
mine.
3-liter one because fuck that. Next time I'm going, I need one of those. I was dying, dehydrated. as
Congelarla
fuck.
toda la noche, güey. Y luego ya.
Yeah, or like my little a nice bag and just put it in there or
The
something.
water. The water tastes kind of warm, maybe because I was like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't
Güey,
really
no mames,
matter.
cómo no se va a calentar en la pinche mochila y luego.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
No.
as long as you have some hydration, because
Yeah.
fuck that. Even if it's
Yeah.
just to like pour it on your head or something, because fuck, it was fucking hot. But I'm pretty sure there's raves that are like during the fall, right? That ain't maybe, or they just
Yeah.
do them like during the
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah. Either or. I haven't. How I said, I go to some, but not to all in the fall.
Oh, okay, but they do have some in the fall.
Yeah, they got some in the
Oh,
fall.
those are probably lit too. It's not that fucking hot.
Yeah, I mean, they do it probably be nice. If they did it around here, Washington or Colowingo again and all that. So.
I need my privacy screen, pinche nosy.
Well, the fuck? What the fuck you think? And Pitufo is in love.
Take a
I'm
picture.
not.
No mames, este cabrón no soltaba el pinche celular ayer. Hijo de la Pero ayer, perro.
¿Ayer qué?
Yeah, drop you didn't put your phone down for a
I was
second.
also texting mi madrina y mi carnala, güey.
But you were also texting her.
Yes, I'm
was
here,
also
guys.
texting
I'm
a girl,
here. But like, look at me.
Volteaba a ver este cabrón.
Yeah.
Mi madrina me regañó, güey. Luego vato dice, no, tu mamá escuchaba puras sus canciones bonitas, que sabe qué, y tú escuchando puras de esas, que sabe qué. I was like, madrina, yo soy universal, yo escucho de todo.
I don't get why people don't like that techno shit. Like, doesn't even have any lyrics to it. It's just beat.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
right? It's just music.
It's not like it's saying, nah, man. There's some songs back in the day that my parents listened to. Fucking talk about
Well, it's not the.
make you mine and no mames. I'm like,
It's not the
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
It's more of the vibe that people don't like.
oh yeah, I did see that because there was
Yeah.
people wearing like Jesus shirts outside.
Usually,
What?
when you
Jesus shirts
Okay.
outside. Like, I mean, like I'm not saying Christianity or whatever religion is bad. I'm just saying it's kind of weird.
no, it's just
Right.
because they
Yeah.
know what happens and how girls dress and all that. You know how like they're strict and what they do in there. We can't say that's like Las Vegas.
Wasn't Adam and Eve born naked? Déjenlos fuck it.
We will never know.
No sé, yo no estaba.
Yeah, yo tampoco.
I don't know. That's what it says in the Bible.
Yeah, they can
Guys
say
never
a lot
read the
of
Bible?
things. Yeah,
I
but
think so.
Like at least like the first chapter when they're born naked, and then they sinned, and then that's why you have. That's why they
no,
started wearing clothes.
they only say born naked because that's how we're born. You know,
No.
nos parecen way naked. You know,
That's what I'm saying. So that's why.
oh, that's why. I mean,
Adam and Eve were probably born naked too. That's why I said because that's when
they were made.
exactly, and then after Eve ate the apple, that's when they.
Apparently they were because they, según en the paradise, pues eran nomás ellos dos, güey, pues los dos andaban en puras pelotas.
Yeah, and then after Eve ate the apple, that's when they realized sin, and that's why they covered themselves up.
Well, yeah. Well,
What?
so when she made Adam get the...
Oh yeah, whatever.
Pinches viejas, a veces hasta atrás la cagaban.
Since
Anyway.
day one, but like I said, I think that's all. That's all I got.
Luego manipulando al hombre.
Fuck yeah, 100%. Since yeah,
Siempre, güey. Oh,
Por eso pasa lo que
yeah.
acabo de decir.
Or maybe that's like now. Back in the day, I don't think a woman would manipulate as much as now.
Sometimes.
You think so?
Yeah, when they're beauty, dog. When they're fucking beautiful. Ya ves antes,
Back
güey.
in the day?
Sí, güey, antes cuando, ¿cómo se llama? Había viejas, supuestamente había viejas con familia o vatos pues con su familia o whatever. Y llegaba una más buena, güey, pues se lo estaba echando por un ladito y todavía con casa.
Well,
Probably a lot easier to cheat back in the day too, no?
Yeah, I mean, no
Sí,
camera,
güey,
no
como-
text, and all that.
No pinche
Yeah.
Facebook, güey.
You don't know who anybody is, so you know
So-
Se
you
va
take.
para otro pueblillo,
Yeah.
güey.
But now you see it more often now than I think.
because we got social media now, dog.
Sí, muy often,
Yeah.
dog.
Exposed to, somebody takes a picture with
Casi,
this
casi
girl
hasta
and then next
blackmail,
girl's.
güey.
Yeah.
Lo le dirás, si no me das para acá.
Yeah,
te voy a
I
poner
think
la
that's the
foto.
only thing I would change.
What?
Social media.
No, fucking bring down the cyber world, make it fucking back better, dude. Because then that nobody can control us or see us or anything.
So how would you make it better?
No more gaming for you.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I
you
would love
would.
to be outside.
Then go outside, motherfucker.
I'll become the guy from Baki, the stone guy, the caveman.
No.
Oh yeah.
So what you're saying to get rid of social media or like
The whole
internet?
whole thing.
The whole cyber world.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know about all that.
I
man.
would like
I want to be able to watch my anime and shit.
What the? Anime wouldn't exist.
That's what
I
would
would.
you do?
Books. It would just be books.
Oh.
You just have to read.
No, would it just say because
pendejo para leer.
So nothing would exist?
yeah, like nothing made from internet, like anything thing. Like you can probably draw,
That's what I'm saying. Anime and books.
but there's
Manga.
things that
Like
make
manga.
like books. Like nowadays, you have to like. Back in the day, they did it by hand, like pencils. So it'd be taking more time to do color pencils.
But wouldn't they
Wait,
have like
machine.
a printer?
Huh?
Once they draw the first copy, wouldn't they have like a printer that way? Like, you
I
still
mean, a
copy it?
copier.
No,
Yeah.
they have to do it by hand all the time, one by one. They're all fucking doing it all
Yeah,
the
fuck
time.
that shit. Nah, ya, tú quieres que nos vayamos a la Stone Age, cabrón.
Fuck
no,
yeah,
mames.
dude.
Pinche Dr.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be all. I mean, I would love that.
You wish you were Senku, bitch.
No. I would love that so people would know how it is back in the day now, so they can appreciate what they have
We
now.
can just look it up and see
Oh.
how it is.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
I 100% appreciate what I have. Makes life a lot easier.
Hell yeah, dog.
Fuck that. Imagine
Yeah.
having a hunter for your food and shit
Fuck
like
yeah, I
that.
would love
Fuck
that.
yeah.
You see that now, bitch.
A lot of
Cabrón.
people do that, but they use
Si no
guns.
quieres ir a tirar la basura a veces, güey. Bueno,
I
no,
do.
no,
I
no,
do.
you know.
That's you.
A
I
veces
do it
I'm
every
like,
time,
fuck,
boy.
I'm gonna throw out the trash.
Nah,
Yeah.
you say that now, but once you're in
Nah, I
it,
would.
fuck, nah.
I would, dude.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Maybe if you were born at that time, it would be like you know.
Yeah, 'cause that's all you know.
different, Yeah, but como pa' uno, güey, regresar a esas mamadas, güey, la neta. O
Yes.
sea, no son mamadas, porque son la pura verga. Si eres una persona que puede hacer esas mamadas, es la
Sí,
pura,
güey.
es una pinche, ¿qué? Ya, güey. Anyways.
Nah, yeah,
como
'cause I
Marco,
mean-
güey, como Marco, güey, que se casa pa todo, güey, que dice que no, nada, que es bien huevón, ¿o qué?
Yeah.
¿No? Así, güey, imagínate.
Why is that a clapping? What the fuck?
Que digo, güey, what? He's just praising you.
Porque tiene unos huevotes según él.
Ah,
Oh,
cabrón.
you want them?
Según él.
Oh.
I didn't say I had huevotes. I'm just saying, like, I grew up doing, like,
No.
everything outside, like,
You got it
killing
wrong,
goods,
bro.
animals, and all that. So I think I would survive better than you guys if we actually went to the Stone Age. You guys don't even know how to make a fire.
I know how
Or
to
one
make
of you guys
fire.
didn't know how to make fire. Who was
I
it?
know how to
Bitch,
make
you know how to make a fire because you got this fucking
Light.
coal and the lighter fluid and a lighter.
I had the fucking wood over there in the back.
Actually, he's
I'm
made
talking-
it. He's made it just with the lighter.
Yeah.
But it's
But
still.
I'm talking about you don't have the lighter anymore.
Still,
The
yeah.
fucking two pieces of wood and a pinch of rock.
I bet I want to see you make a fire one day. Like
All right. Fire juice.
Ay, ya la cago.
that's what I want to see. But now I don't think any of us would fucking survive in that shit.
Who would you go
None.
to survive?
None of
All right.
us. We will all die.
I know I would survive. I give.
All right, if us three went back into the, let's say, prehistoric age with the dinosaurs,
No, vete a la verga. Ya,
which three of us would survive?
ya te fuiste un chingo para atrás,
Yeah, that's
güey.
what I
Who-
would also do it.
You know, who would be able to learn to ride a T-Rex first? You know, dominate
Oh,
one.
I
That'd
think that
be-
would be me. That one
Boy,
would be
you
me.
can't even. You wouldn't even able to climb a fucking.
No, la
Ah, güey, yo digo porque no me van a ver, güey. Me van a sentir que me voy a subir, güey. Y ustedes, como están más grandes, güey, van a decir, ¡ah, un pinche animalote! Y se lo van a
Ah,
comer.
perro.
No, de ese animalote.
Ah.
Gatos cochinos.
But he
no,
knows.
güey.
He knows.
No,
You know.
yo no sé.
¿Sí sabes o no sabes?
No,
¿Sí sabes?
no, yo no sé.
How to ride it?
No,
Ay.
Like he thought about it. Like,
el dinosaurio. O así le vas a llamar también.
What?
Así le vas a llamar a tu chingadera al dinosaurio.
You want to call it that?
No, tú. No para decir otra cosa yo,
Por
güey.
eso.
si no-
But so you want to call it that or not?
No, I
What do you want to call it?
I don't care what you call it.
Oh, but you're gonna call it that. Whatever I call it, you call it. Nah, but yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
Se está poniendo en rojo, güey. Déjalo ya, güey.
Ya no sabía qué decir, güey.
I make him nervous.
Y luego con
Pobrecita.
su chingadera.
Nah, but yeah, I think that's all we have for today. Like I said, thank you. We do apologize that this past week we didn't upload one, but there was some technical difficulties with some audio. But like I said, soon enough you will be getting 2 videos a week and hopefully better
Wasn't he
quality.
the host?
For what?
This episode.
Vale verga the host.
Nah,
cabrón.
ya me quitó, güey.
Se la tenía que
He likes to be in the spotlight. That's
Se la
why.
tenía que
And that's
quedar
all
poquito.
fine. And that's all fine.
I wanted to give you the spotlight, but bitch,
Nah.
hosts must become prepared with topics.
Se la
have any topics.
So did you do a topic today?
No,
I'm not hosting. I didn't host.
And well, it seems like you are.
Well, no, because you're all quiet.
Exactly. Right,
Oh.
go ahead.
A ver, ahora
Take
sí.
us out.
It's like, take us out. Kick us out.
Okay.
Well, just want to say thank you again for Armando the 3rd time again. Happy
Armando.
birthday and everybody. Thank you for everybody watching us. Like, subscribe, share, everybody. And thank you. And you guys have anything to say? But now,
Wow. Ya, la cagaste. Pero...
Nah, I'm straight. Like I said, I mean, just everything to recap everything. This podcast was a shit show. Say no, just kidding. Nah, but
you, dog. My
you
topics were good.
cállese.
Bad,
Fuck you. Nah, but like you said, moving forward, we're gonna be collabing. We're also gonna have like a girls channel as well. So for all you girls that want to be on this podcast but didn't want to do so before because it was just puro vato, now we are gonna have like basically a girl based podcast show where si se animan y'all can go on there. At the same time, we're also going to be doing this one as well. The Meximigos are still going and going strong.
hard.
So if you guys want to be on this one, let us know. But besides that, we have nothing else. We do appreciate all the support. And yeah, this is a signing off.
sign off.
Peace out.